You all have been on a roll lately because this is the third ExCel Award winner from your school in the past year. So it really speaks to the excellence of Eastern and to the programs that this school provides for you. You students are the lucky ones that you get to work under the tutelage of teachers like Trish Hamilton Cooper. The ExCel Award was created a long time ago, probably before most of you students were born. In fact, I know that for sure. Created in 1989 when the founders decided that great public school teachers did not get enough recognition. And so we all come today, as we have hundreds of times over the past 22 years, to tell the world about the accomplishments of a great public educator. She came here in January of the year 2000. Remember that old Y2K thing and everything, like 12 years ago? And Trish Hamilton Cooper was certainly a teacher who was meant to teach here in the 21st century. She would bring innovation, she would bring change, she would bring new ideas that would challenge students artistically and connect that art to the community. The art that she has encouraged and directed now surrounds the daily lives of the students at Eastern High School and also at places like the Muhammad Ali Center. As one colleague wrote, Trish is the total package as a school teacher. Another says through all the years of working in public education that she has never met another colleague as devoted to her students as Trish. Over the years, her students have often commented on how demanding she can be in the classroom, but also how they also can emerge from those demands with creativity and artwork that they never thought possible in the beginning. As you might know, Trish was a long-distance runner, a cross-country runner when she was in high school, and she later coached long-distance running here at Eastern. And having run the mini marathon myself a couple of times, I know a little bit about the determination of long-distance runners. She is dedicated to this school and to her students for the long run. The investment that you make in training before you even approach the starting line. Now the race is to create the best school art department possible, and she is here every day, just putting one foot in front of the other, finding that great tempo that will take her students to the finish line. This community is a testament to Trisha's great work, murals at the Ali Center, artistic exchanges with Great Britain, and her sponsorship of many student clubs in art, in photography, and of course, even skateboarding. Trish, I'm thrilled to be here to honor you as a very special teacher. Would you please come forward? This award, it says, is given to recognize excellence in classroom and educational leadership. It is for an outstanding teacher, and it has become symbolic of the Teachers Hall of Fame. Trish, I want you to know that this golden apple reflects the faces of all of your students that you have taught in the past and in the future. Congratulations, you are an ExCel Award winner. And that's just half of the ExCel Award. We have with us today an equally exciting part of the ExCel Award brought to us by our longtime sponsor in the ExCel. WHAS does this in conjunction with the local power company, LG&E KU. And representing LG&E KU for a very special presentation, we call it the Big Check. Here is Melody Hulse-Schuler.
Thank you, Gary, and good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of all the employees at LG&E and KU, it truly is a pleasure for me to be here today to honor such an exceptional teacher for the positive impact she has had on the lives of her students. At LG&E and KU, we feel strongly that education is the key to a brighter future and improving the quality of life for everyone. We contribute resources, talent, and ideals that make our communities great places to live and work. In addition to the financial support provided by LG&E and KU, We are proud of our employees' involvement in helping transform today's students into tomorrow's leaders. Because we have a passionate belief that we can make a difference in the world around us, our commitment to education and our communities is enduring. Ms. Hamilton Cooper, today's recipient of the ExCel Award, exemplifies these very traits. I would like to share a few words that your colleagues have shared with us during the nomination process. In their words, as Gary had mentioned, Ms. Hamilton Cooper is the total package when it comes to being a teacher. She excels in and out of the classroom. Ms. Hamilton Cooper is Eastern High School's art teacher extraordinaire and continues to inspire her students to create from the heart. She has an amazing relationship with all of her students. Through these relationships, she facilitates artistic growth from each and every student. Ms. Hamilton Cooper is an amazing teacher and an amazing person. After reviewing her application, it is clear that she is a master teacher who is dedicated to her students and to enhancing the total school culture. Ms. Hamilton Cooper, I believe that you have made that impact you've so desired, and you are one of the best in your profession. I am so happy to award you today with something I know you'll put to good use in your classroom. Please come forward and accept your award, and congratulations.
Now representing the Jefferson County Public School System, please welcome our Superintendent, Dr. Donna Hargens. Donna?
I want to thank LG&E KU and WHAS 11 for their support and for giving us the opportunity to honor dedicated, hardworking teachers. The ExCel Award is a symbol of innovation in the classroom, of long hours devoted to after-school activities, and of a deep overall commitment to making sure the young people in our community are on a path to personal and professional success. The award was created to honor teachers like Ms. Hamilton Cooper. I would like to tell you a few things her colleagues have said about her. Then I'll tell you a few things that members of an ExCel Award observation team said. According to her colleagues, she has nurtured the artistic growth of not just her students, but also her school. She expands and enriches classroom lessons by getting her students involved in a wide range of art projects and by taking students on field trips. One of her colleagues said, she shows respect, devotion, and compassion for every student who walks through her door. Another said, she inspires us on a daily basis. She has excelled all her life, and now she helps her students excel too. The award team that visited her classroom praised Ms. Hamilton Cooper. They said, she gave her students authentic art experiences. She was well organized, and her lesson was innovative and engaging. Her classroom was engaging too. It included not only displays of student work, but also work by master artists, and she has set up a range of stations for various art processes. She inspires her students not just to create visual art, but to use it to explore the world. Ms. Hamilton Cooper, on behalf of the Jefferson County Public School District, I want to thank you for your professionalism, for your creativity, and for the excellent work you do for the district students. It is my honor to present you with the Superintendent's Medallion. And I have the fortunate pleasure to work with an outstanding school board, the 7 members of our school board. So it's really an honor to have with us Miss Debbie Westland, who is the school board member for this district.
Yeah, take a look at this award and see what it says here. Okay. I am Debbie Westland. I'm so glad to be here. It's a real privilege for board members to get to schools in their districts or anywhere in the entire county to see great things that are going on. And it's obvious that the work of Trisha is really adding to Eastern, and I'm glad to be here to congratulate you on behalf of the Board of Education. We know we have lots of challenges in our schools. I know Eastern is a bright star, but it really goes to what teachers are doing in the classroom and how they're engaging students. And I know you have engaged your students, because I know there are a few here from years ago that you've had come back to say thank you and to honor you. And so that's a great, a fitting expression of what you've done. Also, I want to say the arts are so important, and it's great to see how so many students have been engaged by your teaching of the arts, and I know they've learned well in their other subjects too, because now you're engaged in your school, and that's such a lesson that we need to not forget our whole comprehensive education philosophy. So congratulations to you, and on behalf of the Board of Education, I'd like to honor you with this award today.
Hi, I'm honored to be here. I am presenting the Schoolhouse Award, and this goes to an outstanding teacher. So on behalf of Brent McKim, the president of the Jefferson County Teachers Association, I would like to present this to Trisha Hamilton Cooper.
I'm an English teacher, and words usually serve me well. Surrounded by all of your artwork, the words tend to fade a little bit. What the students create underneath your supervision is always beautiful, and we appreciate that. On behalf of the entire school, I'd like to extend our congratulations to you. You know, as an art teacher, Ms. Hamilton Cooper has a unique opportunity to work with students in a little bit different way than your typical classroom teacher. She does engage you in your cognitive abilities to design, to plan, to go through the technicalities of creating art. But then she's able to take you and guide you through using what you've learned to bring things to life with pencils, with chalk, with paint, with sculpture, with pretty much anything she finds laying around, even shoes. But it's not just art that she teaches the students. She is very good at getting her students to work together in teams, to learn cooperatively, to design and plan. And she really does a great job of encouraging you to share your talents and to engage in the life of the school and the community. So she gives a lot to the classroom, but what she gives in the classroom, she encourages you to give back to the community and the school. She's also a very good colleague. Ms. Hamilton Cooper has done professional development for us before, sharing her teaching strategies and what she knows about students with her colleagues. She's always willing to lend a hand on our school projects, and she is definitely the epitome of a good teacher. She definitely has a passion for art, but she also has a passion for her profession. Ms. Hamilton Cooper, Eastern High School is a more cultured place, a more creative place, and a more colorful place because of you. And we thank you for that. Congratulations, and I'd like to present this gift to you.
I am honored to represent the Arts and Humanities Department in recognizing one of our own, art teacher extraordinaire, Trish Hamilton Cooper. The word that best describes her as a teacher is dedicated. Mrs. Hamilton Cooper is extremely dedicated to her students, coming in early for coffee club and staying up late working on countless lessons, contests, clubs, preps. It goes on and on. She works tirelessly to provide her students with the most innovative lessons and real-world opportunities. You can simply look around the auditorium and see some of her students' amazing artwork. She stays in touch with former students and has inspired many of them to become professional photographers, artists, and curators. Each and every student molded by Trish is thankful to have gotten the opportunity to learn about art, and even more importantly, to learn about themselves by being able to express ideas and emotions. I wanted to take just a minute to provide you with one of the many examples of her tremendous dedication to her students. Vans Custom Culture is a national high school shoe customization contest where schools from all over the United States compete for a chance to win money for their art programs by designing a pair of shoes based around a theme. Under her leadership, Eastern High School has been a finalist for the past 3 years. Not only does she enhance the skills of her artists by helping to inspire contemporary designs, but she has also recruited the brightest from her business and information technology program to market and advertise the great shoes. Under her guidance, she gets the whole student body, staff, and Eastern community to come together and vote for her designs. I know for a fact her husbands and daughters have walked through many malls and parks, urging the public to go online with their cell phones or whatever they have to place votes for her students so that they can go on this wonderful experience of a lifetime. Because of this dedication, students have gotten to travel to New York twice and Los Angeles, hobnobbing with celebrities and learning from professional artists and designers. This truly is a once-in-a-lifetime trip that Trish Hamilton Cooper has procured for her students 3 years in a row. Trish, your dedication to our students has not gone unnoticed. You are not just providing so many students opportunities for creative expression, but you are also helping to sculpt really amazing people along the way. I'm honored to present Trish with a token of appreciation from the Arts and Humanities Department, to celebrate her ExCel Award, and to thank her for her leadership, dedication, and passion for teaching. Thank you.
Miss Hamilton Cooper, dedication,
support,
interest,
inspirational,
artist,
creator,
magic maker,
critiquer,
loving,
caring,
harsh at times,
teacher,
and above all, award winner.
The traits of one who's lived life to the fullest and inspired so many.
A Vans enthusiast who has worked every day to create beautiful pieces of art as well as beautiful blossoming students.
Her goal every day is to shape students,
as well as clay,
into wonderful human beings.
She helps everyone live up to his or her full potential and uncover their hidden abilities. You know, Jessica, I remember the first day I ever met Miss Hamilton Cooper. And you know what she said to me?
What did she say?
She said, "I'm gonna make you a star." And here we are.
Now, millions of awards and thousands of overused paintbrushes later, we find out of an award so great and astonishing. Only 2 other human beings have ever received it from our school. And you know who they are, Tyler?
Who were they, Jessica?
Miss Bowling and Miss Napke.
You know, this award is so prestigious, and many, many, many people enter it per year. Like, what would you say, 13?
13,
14?
Yeah.
Oh, a few more?
A few more.
Okay, a lot more, maybe.
Anyway, Miss Hamilton is one of the greatest people and teachers we've ever known.
Whenever we need materials or anything, she doesn't stop until we get them, even if it means using her own money to get them.
She stays every day after school in order to make sure our lives are better, and don't get me started about her style.
Yes, Jessica, if there was a swag category to this ExCel Award, she would win that too. But anyway, when we have Vans meetings, we can count on her to always show up and bring her positive attitude and create a positive environment.
She inspires me with her art and amazing ideas. She makes me want to become a better artist as well as a better person. Miss Hamilton pushes me every day so that I may accomplish these goals.
We are so proud of her for winning this award, and on behalf of our student body, we would like to present her with one ourselves. And the 2013 ExCel Award winner is... It's a little tough. Miss Hamilton Cooper.
We're delighted once again to introduce to you the newest winner of the WHAS LG&E KU ExCel Award, Trisha Hamilton Cooper.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming, especially my little alumni. It's awesome to see you guys here. Some are from 7 years ago, so it's just amazing to have you guys here. I actually want to start out with a student note that I got a long time ago, and I'm going to just read part of it. It says, "When I first walked into your 4th period photography class, I must admit I was a bit discouraged. Before your class, I never thought I was good at anything. You were the first teacher to ever believe in me and encourage me. For that, I cannot thank you enough. It's because of you that I want to become an art teacher, in hopes that I can inspire students the same way that you do." And I've kept it all these years just because it's such an amazing letter. I became a teacher for very similar reasons, because of the positive impact that my coaches and teachers had on my life. For them, teaching and coaching were not just jobs, but a calling. I always knew they truly cared about my success. They invested so much of their personal time pushing me to succeed. They knew what I was capable of and were going to make sure I lived up to that potential. They gave selflessly. Over the past 12 years, Eastern has been my second family. I am very blessed to get to spend 3 to 4 years getting to watch talented and hardworking students become the individuals they are meant to be. I am constantly inspired by their creativity, determination, but more importantly, I'm impressed by how they use those talents to help the community. My students are not just talented artists, but compassionate leaders. They have lived up to their potential, going on to be successful art teachers, photographers, directors, product designers, mothers and fathers, but more importantly, they give back to the community and encourage my current students. Each and every student that has entered my classroom has enhanced my life for the better. And when teaching becomes difficult, my students always help me through it. I keep a box of all the letters that our students have given me over the years, and when I wonder if I'm making a difference, I open it up and remember all of the thoughtful and truly wonderful people that entered my classroom and made me a better teacher and artist. So I want to start off by thanking my students and alumni for the impact that you have had on my life. I often tell people the hardest part of my job is letting my students go. As a teacher, we can't be successful without support, and part of my success in the classroom is directly influenced by all the support I've gotten from Eastern faculty, Eastern parents, Eastern PTA, Jefferson County Public Schools, the Louisville community, local businesses, friends, family, and WHS 11. You have supported my students through funding, opportunities, kind wishes, and positive encouragement. I can't imagine a better school, a better district, or a better place to teach than Louisville and Kentucky. It is through your support and my students' optimism and determination that I believe that life really can be as magical as you make it. After all, the Vans competition started off as a dare. No one thought that a school from Kentucky could compete with the best schools in the country for designing shoes. We don't even wear shoes. Yet we are the only school in the nation to make it to finals 3 years in a row, and that's out of 500 schools in the nation. We have gone on adventures to England, LA, New York, Chicago, Florida, and St. Louis. For some of these students, it was their first time seeing a beach or flying. Their art has been displayed in galleries and museums in New York, LA, and in the Crayola Gallery in DC and Atlanta. Companies have bought rights to their designs and used photos in national ad campaigns. And while I'm proud of all that we have accomplished together, it was the times that we didn't win that I wouldn't have traded my students for anyone else. They are always good sports, optimistic, and always ready to brave another round. Win or lose, they never let me down. Special thanks to my husband, Courtney. I cannot devote the time that I do without him. He is the person that keeps me sane, helps chaperone, flyers neighborhoods during Vans, and is my best friend through it all. My parents for teaching me that it's not winning that matters, but the process and the growth, and making me super competitive. My daughters Lizzie and Katie for sharing their mom and always making me smile after a trying day. My sister Kelly and my grandmother for taking pride in what I do. Mr. Cooper for raising a wonderful son and being an inspirational teacher himself.
my colleagues at Eastern, especially my department and our fearless leader, Mrs. Fitch, Mrs. Anderson, my best friend and fellow art teacher, who always helps me to relax when I'm stressed out, Ms. Impellizzeri, Mrs. Trudell, Mrs. Nafke, Mrs. Bowling, Ms. Smith, Ms. Pittman, and Mrs. Allen, who have been wonderful mentors and collaborators, Mrs. Vincent, who always keeps me safe, and this one is a very special one for me. Mr. Sexton, for giving a quiet Ballard graduate a job the day after she graduated. I remember when you gave my Vans shoes a worried look and said, "You aren't going to teach in those, are you?" At Eastern, we expect professional attire. You encourage us not just to teach, but to take risks. He made Eastern a place of excellence, pride, and school spirit. He knew that schools should be a community. Ms. Kalin has continued to build on that legacy and supported the arts. Thanks to Melissa Gano and the school district for fighting to keep arts and music in the schools. Thanks to Mrs. Reese, Mr. Moeller, and Mrs. Robbins for always believing in me. Lastly, I want to thank Dana Boffman, Mr. Wellarding, Tom Owens, Mr. Medley, Bob Lockhart, and Karen Cunningham, who were my teachers and coaches that helped me develop into an individual. Thanks WHS for this huge award and a big honor. This award is dedicated to the memory of Cade Clossy and Cody Cleefit, two young aspiring artists that remind me daily of the power of art that has to heal. Thanks, everyone.